The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against.
I think she's probably been put in there because according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
Karoline Leavitt only secured her position because of her good look.
Joy Behar's sudden and shocking exit from The View has ignited a flurry of discussion, with many wondering if Karoline Leavitt's lawsuit influenced her exit. Behar, a longtime co-host known for her bold and often controversial comments, has been at the center of multiple media storms throughout her career. However, this time, the backlash has escalated to new heights. Both fans and critics are now suggesting that legal issues may have pushed ABC to take action, triggering Behar's controversial remark about Karoline Leavitt, Donald Trump's former press secretary, which many deemed offensive and hypocritical. During a tense exchange on The View, Behar implied that Leavitt's hiring wasn't based on her qualifications or experience, but rather because, according to Trump, she was a 10. The comment, which reduced a professional woman to nothing but her looks, immediately sparked outrage. The audience was shocked, her co-hosts exchanged uneasy glances, and social media exploded with criticism from across the political spectrum. The backlash was immediate and intense, with even some of Behar's longtime supporters struggling to justify her comments. The situation became even more ironic, given Behar's track record of advocating for feminism and women's empowerment. She has consistently portrayed herself as a defender of strong, capable women. Yet in one moment, she contradicted those very values with a comment that many viewed as both belittling and insulting. Although Behar initially downplayed the reaction, brushing it off as people overreacting to her sense of humor, it soon became evident that this controversy was unlike the usual debates on The View. What began as a routine discussion had quickly spiraled into a full-scale scandal, and ABC executives felt the mounting pressure. Just when things seemed to reach their peak, Karoline Leavitt made her move, announcing that she would be pursuing legal action.
So it's not her first job, it was her first press briefing.
Karoline Leavitt only secured her position because of her good look.
Democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will.
Rather than simply issuing a statement condemning Behar's comments, Leavitt took a more aggressive approach by filing a lawsuit accusing Behar of defamation and character assassination. The legal complaint argued that Behar's remarks were not only harmful, but also entirely false, suggesting they were made with malicious intent to tarnish Leavitt's reputation. The lawsuit quickly became a major news story, and ABC found itself at the center of an unexpected legal battle that threatened to damage the network's standing. Legal experts weighed in, discussing whether Behar's comments could be classified as slander and if ABC could be held accountable for airing them. Some speculated that the network might be compelled to issue a public apology, while others wondered if this would mark the end of Behar's tenure on The View.
Actually coming from Joy Behar, who is as woke as they come and positions herself as a champion of feminism.
With the lawsuit looming and public outrage intensifying, ABC executives reportedly convened emergency meetings to determine their next course of action. Behind the scenes, The View was in turmoil. Staff members were split, with some continuing to support Behar, while others privately acknowledged that the situation had become unsustainable. Sources indicated that network executives were considering various options, including suspending Behar, requiring her to issue a public apology, or potentially severing ties with her entirely. Although ABC had weathered numerous controversies involving Behar in the past, the increasing legal pressure presented a pivotal moment: protect their longtime host or prioritize the show's future. Meanwhile, Behar remained defiant, refusing to offer a formal apology and instead downplaying the situation. But as the days passed and the lawsuit gained momentum, it became clear that her position on The View was precarious. The network shifted into damage control, and insiders reported rising tensions behind the scenes. Then, in a move that stunned both fans and critics, ABC officially announced that Behar would be leaving The View.
This online commentator said, "Disgusting Joy Behar of The View accuses..."
The news sent shockwaves through the media, with many questioning whether she had been fired or had chosen to step down voluntarily. The timing of the announcement, so soon after the lawsuit was filed, led many to speculate that ABC had made the decision for her. The network, however, remained tight-lipped in its official statement, simply stating that Behar had chosen to step down and wishing her well in her future endeavors. Public reaction to Behar's exit was divided. Some people celebrated the news, arguing that she had finally faced the consequences of her controversial remarks. Others, however, were enraged, accusing ABC of succumbing to political pressure. Conservative voices hailed it as a victory against media bias, while some liberals expressed disappointment that one of The View's most vocal hosts had been pushed out. The debate over her departure quickly became as contentious as the scandal that sparked it. With Behar gone, the future of The View now hangs in the balance. Her exit leaves a significant void on the panel, and ABC will need to carefully evaluate who, if anyone, will take her place.
Especially coming from Joy Behar, who is as woke as they come and positions herself as a champion of feminism.
I think clarify, she's probably been put in there because according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
Karoline Leavitt only secured her position because of her good looks.
Democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you.
The network may also need to confront the lawsuit directly, as Behar's departure doesn't necessarily absolve them of legal responsibility. Some are even speculating that this could signal the start of broader changes at The View, with executives looking to shift the show's tone in response to growing criticisms of bias and unprofessionalism. One thing is clear, this saga is far from over. Whether Behar was forced out or chose to leave on her own, her exit marks the end of an era for The View. And with the lawsuit still unresolved, the fallout is only just beginning. Will ABC settle with Leavitt, or will the case go to trial? Will Behar take a stand, or will she quietly retreat from the limelight? And most importantly, will The View be able to bounce back from the scandal, or is this the start of its decline? No matter the outcome, this moment will be remembered as one of the most shocking upheavals in daytime television history. Behar, a defining figure on The View for years, now faces an uncertain future, while ABC scrambles to manage the fallout. The show has weathered scandals before, but this one feels different. With public trust in mainstream media already at an all-time low, The View may struggle to fully recover from this latest controversy. What do you think? Was Joy Behar's exit deserved, or did she face unfair treatment? Will The View be the same without her, or is this the beginning of its downfall? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on this unfolding drama. This is only the beginning. Stay tuned for the next explosive chapter in this ongoing scandal.